right. Rakata Yahweh.
Rakata Yahweh.
Rakata Yahushua.
Rakata Yahushua.
Rakata Yahweh.
Rakata Yahweh.
Rakata Yahushua.
Rakata Yahushua.
Hashem.
Hashem.
Rakah.
Kadash.
Double honor to the apostle, the elders, salutations to you, sincere brothers, teaching the truth and the sincerity.
All right. Tonight we got a lesson on it's all about faith, and you having faith in the Most High in the times that we coming in, and that's the only thing that gonna really get you through what we finna with like the times that the earth that's finna happen. The only thing that can get you through is your faith, because your money ain't gonna mean too much in that, you know. And we got a couple scriptures just to get into it, man. You gotta believe in the things that you can't see. And that's real, and that's a real that's real important at the time we in, because that's gonna be how you gonna get through to the next hour. You know what I mean? Your faith. Well, you know, James, hit that James. Like.
All right, this is James. You said 2 and 5, right?
Yeah.
In James 2 and 5, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him.
So that the poor of this world, rich in faith, you know, not rich in your money or not rich in no like tangible thing, but rich in faith. But that's the only thing they're gonna get you through this thing, man. You gotta have faith that it gonna happen. I believe you gotta believe and trust and put your confidence in what the Most High said, man, in His word. Hit it one more time, right?
Come on, bro. This is James 2 and 5. It says, hearken, my beloved brethren, have not the Most High chosen the poor of this world, rich in faith, and heirs of the kingdom which he have promised to them that love him.
So we're gonna get the heirs of the kingdom. That he promised you this, man. But your faith, you gotta be rich in it, though. Not no rich in no. You know how niggas is. Talking about they got this and they got this, and you ain't got this and you ain't got this. See, he don't care nothing about you. You know, like the people that they be saying you ain't got this, you ain't got this. That's you marking yourself for not being part of the Most High too, though. You know what I'm saying? Just saying that you ain't got this, and you know, feeling like I'm up here. You know what I'm saying? Knowing that he deal with the people that were what did it say about poor?
Lowly.
Yeah, lowly. Yeah. So you know.
Yeah.
That's it right there.
If I can add, it stated that also abounding is for rich and agree. So if you're abounding in something, meaning you have it from the start,
right,
the middle process of until the end of it. You know, rich in faith.
Right. Only how you get there, the Most High gotta bless you with that, man. That's a gift from him. Go ahead.
This Numbers 23:19. Yahweh is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Have he said, and should he not do it? Or have you spoken and should not make it good? So like you said that he promised that he was going to, bring us up, Lord willing, we be heirs with him. You know what I'm saying? So just like how he brought us down, how we had to serve slavery, we see that right now. So just like he's going to make his word, but he's going to raise us up, Lord willing, and we're going to be heirs in the kingdom with Yahweh Shai. He's going to do that too. That's a covenant. So that's a contract to Yahweh Shai. He's going to make elect in the nation of Israel.
You gotta believe it, man. And you believe in it, that's that's your faith that you get, you know, which is a gift. You only can get that through the Most High. You know, it's like it's kind of tricky. Like you can only get it through him, man. The only way you gonna have it is you gotta, you know what I'm saying?
And that's crazy. I used to say the word tricky because the brother of Dallas, his wife works at like a hospital, and Edomite had a dream, and he can remember it like the next day or so. And he pretty much said that he died with the spiritual realm, and he said that your God is tricky. Remember he told the brother's wife, because he said it's different in the spiritual realm, meaning that the Israelites have a different type of seat than compared to the rest of the nations, man. So he's a tricky power.
Right.
You got the same mindset that's in the spirit world.
Yeah.
Watch people say that things done on earth as it is in heaven.
Right.
We already believe it.
Right.
You know, this world, what we see is temporal. What people believe in, it's a real matrix, man.
Hey,
you know,
we've been believing on the Most High.
Yeah, it's a construct that people believe in, something that was created, by Esau Eden. Beginning with the elites, But we believe in reality. See, these people believe in a construct, man. I got a cool. This is 2 Ezra 9:7. It says, and everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Then one more time.
This is 2 Corinthians 9:7. And everyone that shall be saved and shall be able to escape by his works and by faith whereby ye have believed.
Well, that's the only way you're gonna be saved. By your works and your faith though. And what you believe. You gotta believe. You gotta know. You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? We saying hopefully I'm a part of the elite, but you gotta already be like, it's in my I know, man. I know I'm supposed to say hopefully, you know what I'm saying, but you saying it in faith though that I'm part of that elite, man, because you want to be out of here. You don't want to get caught up in them 2/3 in the rap they gonna catch, man. Because we hear about it. We see it say about what they gonna do, how they gonna catch. They gonna catch it, man. And you don't want to be a part of it, you know.
I got one.
Go ahead.
It's Hebrews 11:6. But without faith, it is impossible to please him. For he that cometh to the Most High must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him.
Most I say that he's not unrighteous. Forget your works and labor love that you have shown to his name. You know what I'm saying? So the works that we do, Lord willing, it make it to the spiritual realm. That's recorded, man. You read the book of Sirach, the 39th chapter. It talks about how the elect are pretty much like living legends. Like the deeds and the good acts they did on this side is going to be recorded in the spiritual, in the kingdom of heaven. Actually, there's going to be books and stories written about the elect, or the bravery and all the faith that they had on this side. Whereas 2/3 of nation Israel, they had faith in this system. You know, I got a quick one too.
This is Luke 18:6, and the Lord said, "You want that one?"
Now you got it.
Luke 18:6, and the Lord said, "Hear what the unjust judge said, and shall not the Most High avenge his own elect, which cry day and night to him, though he bear along with them?" Verse 8, I tell you that he will avenge them speedily. Nevertheless, when the Son of Man come, shall he find faith on the earth?
Because that's the main thing. Yahweh want to, when he comes, he won't find faith. Because like to do the work, you gotta have faith and to do the work. Right? You know, because the work we gonna do, you know, like we doing videos, we doing it. So it's our faith drives us to do it. Right. Even the Lord said he's a redeemer that do the work and that do his will. Right. So it's all about the faith. Go ahead.
We don't have no belief system.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no need to do anything.
Yeah.
You know, when Michael Jordan and when Floyd Mayweather, when all the greats stepped inside their ring or their arena, they felt like they were the best, you know, on the planet Earth. Right. You know, and just like you had made a strong point, you stated that, you know, you have to believe that you're part of the elect. And I totally agree with that, man, because basically we're not in a time at this time frame for self-doubt and things of that nature. Yeah, we're going to fuck up, you know, of course you repent and, you know, get it right with the Most High, but the scripture also states that you don't let your sins weigh you down. Right. So you have to believe that you're part of the elect and do a service of a prophet, man.
And another thing, it's not many brothers in Latino and American that it's like foreigners that doing what we doing. Right. So, you know, like we in Mississippi, it's like 11 of us, like in GMS, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of people in Mississippi. And like New York, there's a lot of them, but you know, to do what we doing, man, it gotta be something. It just ain't like it ain't our will.
That's a grape at the cluster though. I don't, you know, that one grape at the cluster. That's how you know what I'm saying. That's them. That's what it lit, you know. Yeah. I got some.
It's 2 Ezra, 7th chapter, start at the 33rd verse. And the Most High shall appear upon the seat of judgment, and misery shall pass away, and the long suffering shall have an end. But judgment only shall remain.
Misery, the system. So within this system, you have what? The application of these curses, man. And ruled by Esau, you know, and then plus me in this sinful flesh. So your program will go on.
But judgment only should remain, truth should stand, and faith should wax strong.
Right. And your faith is going to wax strong. You know why? Because we're coming into some serious times. You know, and the more closer we get, the more you should be on your knees praying, man.
Right.
Asking for more faith.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And verse 35 says, and the work should follow, and reward should be showed.
Works, man. You know, people talk about, well, as long as I go on the highways and byways and things of that nature, that's all that is accounted for. No, that's not true. Because at this time frame, everybody can't go on the highways and byways. So you still got to get your brownie points up to the Most High. See, doing these weekly videos 2 or 3 times a day, or once a day, or 4 or 5 times out of the week, man, those are brownie points to the Most High. And these brownie points will be assisted on him grading your final score.
Right.
Are you going to be protected? Well, his brother did this. So let's protect his wife and his kids and his friends and things of that nature. Like, what do your works is going to assist you getting into the kingdom of heaven. Why? Because it's coming from that same belief set.
Since you said it's Luke 21:36. Watch ye therefore and pray always.
Watch, man. A prophet's supposed to watch all the fucking time. You know, now we're not saying that you're supposed to study all the time, but at the same time frame, you're supposed to be circumspect, man.
It's a full-time job.
That's a full-time job, man. You get caught slipping, why?
Yeah, because you ain't aware, you know, and more so, you know, it's emphasized that we watch more now because there's so much going on, and information is so valuable right now, man. You know, because if you miss a day of watching, you can be behind. A day or 2 of watching, you can be behind. You're gonna miss something. You know, they pass so many legislations and different rules and mandatory decrees that they, passing out for different states. You know. So much more now that we have the spirit of a watchman, and you go into the ancient world, a watchman had to forsake his family to watch over the city, man.
Right.
You know, he forsook everything to be a watchman for that city, man, to be on point, man. You know, so we in the same state.
He watched for everybody.
Mm-hmm. It says, watch ye therefore and pray always, that he may pray
always. Bed to the Most High. That's what prayer means. Prayer means the bed.
That you may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass.
And what things? We're coming to these things,
and to stand before the Son of Man.
Right. Because you're praying basically to escape Jacob's trouble. All right, and then the second coming of Yahushua.
And so it's right back in the 7:35, and the work should follow, and reward should be showed, and the good deeds should be of force, and wicked deeds should bear no rule.
And that's the time we're coming and see it's gonna be a problem with faith is gonna cash in, man. You see all the things that these people did investing into this world, all these championships they don't want, all these Grammys and all these accolades that they heaped up to themselves within this system, they ain't gonna be able to cash that in and get no mercy in the time we coming into, man. But see, faith, and works, we're gonna be able to cash that in and receive mercy, man. In the times that we coming into, man. Good deeds gonna be of value, man. The things that's looked down upon, man. All right, because
so like go ahead.
I'm saying we ain't got no fan club. We ain't got thousands, hundreds of thousands, millions of followers. All right, following us, keeping up with us. We not, the trending topic, as far as the masses, man. But see, this the only thing that's gonna matter. What we doing, man. What seems insignificant is the only thing that's gonna matter in time to come, man.
Yeah, and they mocked us for having faith. And they threw shit at us. That's what they threw shit at us. You know what I'm saying? Talk shit to us and all kind of shit just because of our faith, man. The only reason that we were going on the block and out here on the highways and the byways week in and week out is because of our faith. You know what I'm saying? Because we know what's promised to the people that do this. You know what I mean? So for you to come back and be, mocking our faith, you got, most definitely he gonna have some a cake back for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Nathaniel, by UIC, how he said he called GMS faith Israel.
Right. Yeah,
to the eyes of Yahushua.
That's a good thing.
That's a good thing to have, man. Especially these times we're coming to.
I got something.
I got that.
You hear that? This 2 Corinthians.
And this 2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith not by sight.
So believing in what we believe in. Say it one more time, huh?
2 Corinthians 5:7. For we walk by faith, not by sight.
So we believe in our faith. We are walking by what we see. You know what I mean? We walking by what we don't see, and that's the most sad. That's why we keep on going, man. You know,
it's pretty much like on the movie Book of Eli.
Right.
He was saying, he stated that scripture.
Right.
The majority of our people, their faith is by stacking up on food.
Right, about that money, you know what they can get, the tangible shit they can touch. But it ain't all about that, because anytime we coming in now, you ain't no food. There's a food shortage out here, so it ain't gonna be no chicken, no cow. This shit gonna be evaporated out earth. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be like, where this shit is? So you gonna have to wait on your food. You gonna have to wait food. It ain't gonna be just like I can go in here and get this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Those people gonna go crazy because you know what I'm saying. This shit gonna go crazy because ain't nobody got no faith. They gonna be like, man, they gonna be doing all kind of evil shit, thinking they getting ahead because they don't believe. You know what I mean? They gonna be stealing and killing and doing whatever. They gonna be eating folk. You know what I'm saying? Though, thinking they doing the right thing because they don't know they supposed to wait on the Most High to come and save them, man. You know?
It's Hebrews 11:1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, but the evidence of things that are not seen.
The evidence of things not seen.
Right.
You know, because anybody can believe in something they see. You can't say you have faith, you know, when you got storehouses of food and guns. You know, you got a big bank account. Right. You know, like these guys that's on quarantine, that's millionaires, these NBA players, it's not required. To do what they're doing requires no faith because everything is already laid out for them, man. You see? But see, we believe in help from on high, man. You know, we haven't been storing up, you know, as the world has been storing up, man, carnally, man. We've been storing up in the spirit. Right. And we have to wait on that to kick in, man, even though we don't see it, you know? We have to wait on that power from on high, man. You know, no one's seen the brother with spiritual power before, but we believe in it. Right. That the Lord gonna lift that standard, man. Right. You see, no one's seen the brother get, you know, lifted up into a chariot before, man. But we believe it, you know, and that's what we stand on, man. Because you gotta understand, we know the missiles coming to America. Yeah. So what faith? The only thing that has us here, like we're gonna be good, man. You know, this place gonna get destroyed with hundreds of millions of missiles, man.
They keep you comfort. That's your comfort. Because if you didn't have it, boy, you know how you say somebody that ain't got no faith. They be crazy as hell, man. You know what I'm saying? They be doing whatever. They be trying to get ahead, doing whatever. They killing everybody trying to get ahead because they ain't even had to think about what the Most High see, man. You know what I mean? So they out here doing whatever, man.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes 1:14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
It gotta be in you, man. Right. It just got to be in you. Like there's some things that you can acquire, you know, as you grow and you walk, you know, but the faith got to be within you, man. You know, that's something you can't obtain, you know, externally, man. It got to be within you from the womb, and you can, you know, nourish it, you know, for it to grow. You know, the Lord take you through experiences for that faith that's already within you to grow.
You know, make your faith grow though. The word of the Most High. That's what'll wake you up. You ain't like you said, you had it in the womb. You probably didn't know you had it. You know, doing word of shit, doing certain shit. But then you end up stumbling up on the word. You end up finding a video or hearing something, and then you just woke up like, damn, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. You know,
hey, like Apostle Terrell, like he said, like before he came to the truth, he was just walking the streets in New York, and he saw the prophets out there, you know, teaching the word. So it's like a hidden breath inside of him. Yeah. And then they just had to be initiated by the word, hearing the word.
Right.
Like how about Shai spiritually programmed inside his spirit and our spirits as well.
Just expand and walk right into it, and boom.
Mm-hmm. And initiate it. So as Yasha said, it nourishes, just continue to grow more.
I got you. Jeremiah 1:5. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Yeah. So those spirits are already separated in the spirit world, and ordained to do this work, man. You see, if you're a prophet, you spiritually bred for this, man. That's why you have the mindset that you have, man. That's why, it's easy for you to kill your emotions for the word of Yahweh Shema to do the work, man.
Right.
That's why this comes first over everything, man. Because you spiritually already built for this, man. Everybody can't do this, man. Jake fall out because of what? Women. Jake don't want to look bad in front of the family. Jake fear of losing his job. Fear of co-workers. Was he the spirit don't give a damn, man. You look at our forefathers, Jeremiah, Isaiah, he had to walk around naked, man. John the Baptist in the wilderness, man.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, they had whole different spirits, eating cow dung, man. You see? Then the Lord told Ezekiel that, look, I'm going to send you to these people, all right, and they not going to hear you. Hell, they won't even hear me. And he still had to go, prophesy to the wind. Right. It's a different spirit within you, man. So prophet spiritually bred for this, man. The Lord gives you everything you need from the womb, man. It just has to be, tapped in and cultivated, man.
It's like we was like robots, you know what I'm saying? Like we just deactivated. Then we heard the word and stuff like that, and we can't activate it. Pretty much we can't lie. This Isaiah 49:1. Listen, O isles, unto me, and hearken ye people from far. The Lord had called me from the womb, from the bowels of my mother had he made mention of my name, and he made my mouth like a sharp sword, and the shadow of his hand had he hid me.
Yeah, hey, you like a hidden weapon, man. It just started springing up, man. We were those sleeper cells that woke up in Babylon, man. And he said, from the womb have he called us, man. Because your whole journey in life, from when you came out the womb, all right, to the time you entered the truth, that was your purpose, man. Everything led you to this moment, man. No matter how you got here, brothers come from different walks. Because when brothers link up and meet for the first time, the topic always come up, how you get in the truth. Right. Your story, man. You see, because that's what all it was about. Everything you did in life, that's what it was about, man. To come into this ministry, man.
And it says, and made me a polished chef. Yeah. And the word polished goes to selected.
Selected. That's heavy. And then he said we were like a sword, in the secret place of the Most High, man. But this word, man, it's spiritually cutting this place to shreds, man. Yeah. All these religions, all these arguments that these people had about the Bible has been cut to shreds, man. Through what? The word, this sharp sword, man.
And his quiver had he hid me. And said to me, thou art my servant, O Israel, in whom I will be glorified.
Yep. And the Lord is being glorified, all right, within the men of the Lord, man. The men that's on the front line. He's showing his power through by first his wisdom and understanding the mysteries of the scripture, and it's going to manifest all the way to the standard being lifted, man. I got quick from comment board, brother here. This is the kingdom is within. This is Sirach 25:12. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning.
Action, so if you love somebody, it's not about how you see it, it's about what you do.
Yeah.
So if you show the Most High you love him, you do the will of the Most High by fulfilling your lot as a prophet.
Right. And it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of his love, and faith is the beginning of cleaving unto him.
And that's how you become closer to the Most High, by your belief system.
Right.
And that belief system is going to inspire you to do what? To pray. Right. And that's going to strengthen your connection between you and Yahweh, between you and Yahweh Shem Al Shai.
And we're going to believe more.
Yeah.
We're going to have more faith.
Got another one from the comment board. This is a brother with a warm servant in Howard. It says, for as the body without the spirit, in James 2:26, it said, for the body without the spirit is dead, so faith without works is dead also. Yeah.
You can't say you believe in the Most High, and you ain't going out there on the highways and the byways.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can't.
Yeah. You gotta put that work in.
You gotta put that work in. Oh yeah, he don't know. And you gotta have the proof has to be in the pudding, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
because you can like even with you know, players like you were saying, like Kobe Bryant, you know, he had faith that he could be the greatest. But what did he do, man? He put that work in.
Right.
He counseled out a lot of things.
Right.
And he put all his energy into this, man. You know, and that's what we did in the spirit, man. We had faith that we could be the 144. You know, part of the government, you know, of this kingdom that's to come, man. So what do? Man? We put all our chips into this, man. You know, we put that work in, man. You know, because hey, in order to be an elite, all right, or superior class or anything, you have to have an elite regimen. You know, when it comes to working out and discipline, man. You know, so the Lord put the spirit on us to do those things, man. You know, to have that elite regimen within the faith, man. You know, ain't nobody on the planet Earth reading the Bible like the brothers read, researching the Bible like the brothers research, researching different things like the brothers research, man. The brothers is doing this on the elite level, man. No matter if you went to Harvard, Yale, or whatever, you're still not researching as brothers are, because why? The brothers are being assisted by the Holy Spirit. You know? Yeah, so our research counts. Right. There's a lot of people that research, but they all over the place. Right. You know, the Lord is guiding, so ours is more efficient, man. You know, and it's all through the spirit and power. How about Shema Shai, man?
Yeah.
And this Ephesians 2:8, for by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves is the gift of Yahweh Shai.
That's the gift from the Most High, you know. And that's basically the point. The Most High got to give you faith, you know. And it's a blessing to have, you know. And that's what's going to get you through these times to come, man, your faith. Because there's going to be some shit coming out the sky. There's niggas hollering and screaming, you know what I'm saying, though. Ain't nobody got no food, you know what I'm saying, though. And the only thing gonna get you through is, you know, gonna keep you calm and like, yeah, I know what the Most High said, man. I know, you know what I'm saying, he don't lack, you know what I'm saying? No, you gotta know that them niggas gonna die over there, look up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta know them niggas gonna die over there, you know what I'm saying? Stay away from them, you know what I'm saying, though? Cause you can, you know, you gotta, hey, this shit for real, man. Hey, the news scaring folks, you know what I'm saying? You gotta have a mask on before you go outside, you know what I'm saying, though? And they spraying chemtrails in the midst of all this shit, man. You know what I mean? So we're gonna say, look, you know, go ahead.
It's Sirach 36:14. Fill Zion without unspeakable oracles, and thy people without glory. Talking about the prophets. Give testimony unto those that thou hast possessed from the beginning, and raised up prophets that have been in thy name. Reward them that wait for thee, and let thy prophets be found faithful.
Those unspeakable oracles is the prophecy, man. You know, and that's what's being filled in Zion, which represents the elect, and the memorial, because the elect is a memorial to Yahweh by Shema Shai. See, we remind the earth of Yahweh by Shema Shai, the elect. Who else do, man? You know, who else is being in the state of representatives of Yahweh by Shema Shai? It ain't Moab, it ain't these Hamites, man. You know, these damn Africans, it ain't so-called Japanese, ain't those so-called Jews in the land.
2/3 of our people.
2/3 of our people, for damn sure, man. You know, because they through, man. You know, so the elect is the memorial, man. The Zion is being filled with these oracles, is being filled with these prophecies, man. You know?
I got one.
This is 2 Timothy 2:11. It is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
Yeah, so because we dead now. You know, we don't have, no emotional stakes in this place, man. You know, even though brothers like certain things, do certain things, we don't have no emotional attachment to that, man. We don't care if the NBA don't come back, or the NFL don't come back, or UFC don't come back, man. You know, we don't give a damn because really we dead. to these things, man. It don't have no sway on us. It don't affect our spirit, you know. But these things affect these people's spirit, man. These people reaching, you know, for this place to come back, man. Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, relationship with the girl.
Yeah.
And after you broke up with her, you know, you tell her you dead to me.
Yeah.
You know, no emotion. You don't give a damn how you
Right.
live and move on. It's the same thing with this sister, man.
Yeah.
I like how Apostle Carr, he stated it. He was like, we have no life here, we just exist. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, man.
They're going through the motions, right? You know, by day to day. This all thing that that's why we living, man. What you seeing us do in this calendar, that's why we living, man. Other than that, man, everything else is vain as hell, man. You know? Yeah, Jake at work today said, man, he said, man, all these geniuses around here, they can't come up with no cure. They trying to get back. It's frustrating, man.
Yeah. It's crazy, man, because I was telling someone I was watching. Well, actually, we watched this this mini series called like The Last Kingdom. The Last Kingdom, where it was basically a so-called epidemic that spread. It was a sickness, and so what did the king do? He told his men to burn herbs in the air, and the air so the air could be purified from the fucking sickness. So, and you know, if they had that, if they had that knowledge back then, they have the knowledge now. You can burn herbs now and purify the air and shit.
That's what they say.
You know, exactly. And that Palo Santo, you know,
He's like holding it.
Yeah, you said that Copley. I mean, he's saying that.
Yeah, it's if you got stones that can block radiation, you know, there's plenty of way to stop, you know, a virus, but that's not that wouldn't be good for the elite's business. Right. You know,
The money for
the shepherds, you know.
Romans 1:17, but therein is the righteousness of the Most High revealed from faith to faith, as is written, the just shall live by faith.
That's how we gonna live, man, by faith. The only way the just people on this earth gonna live is by the faith of the Most High. Faith, go ahead. Go ahead.
And say, hey, for you not to take that chip, man, that's gonna be the ultimate sign of faith.
Yeah.
Because everything gonna be on the line, man. Because you're gonna be completely shut out from the world. You know, you're not gonna know when you're gonna eat. You're not gonna know how your family gonna eat. You're not gonna know where you're gonna stay because you're gonna be completely cut off, man. Like Pastor Hart said, be homeless, man.
Right.
You know, that's a extraordinary, extreme type of faith. You know, for you to say, shrug your shoulders and be like, well, it is what it is, man. Right. You know, big place.
And this is Revelation 3:10, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
The hour of temptation, go ahead.
Which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth.
Right. Everybody gonna get tried. Go ahead.
And you could be just presented to that moment of, you know, receiving that RFID chip, you know, saying yes or no to it. And the Most High can have an angel, you know, deliver in that situation. You know what I'm saying? Cause look at Abraham, it says in the book of Ecclesiasticus how he was found faithful. You know, the Most High was just testing him to see where he was about his fate to him. So as soon as he was about to get ready to sacrifice Isaac, the Most High came through at the last moment, man. So how much more now in this hour temptation situation?
This time frame, you can actually consider this as like the practice time. You know, that's why the Most High push you through these tough situations, these tribulations, these afflictions, because at the end of the day, you're being purified, but two, to make you tough, to make you less emotional, to make you strong in the faith. So when the real temptation comes, basically you will have the tools to combat it. You know what I'm saying?
Just like them, the martial arts folks, when they stick their hand in the cold, and they stick their shit in the cold, they trying to get their hand to, so when it's time to really fight, they ain't gonna feel that shit, they ain't gonna mean that, they nerves gone. You trying to get our nerves gone to this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? No numb to this shit.
That's seriously wrong.
Good.
Yeah. spiritually numb. So then, when they're able to perform, breaking bricks,
Right. He like, damn, how did he break that brick like that, man? He broke the whole tree brick. God damn it. And I ain't got no, he ready for it, you know.
Preparation.
Man.
Preparation. And so, from hindsight, when you go through stuff, and then you understand, okay, this is the reason why, because ultimately it's for what? The temptation that's going to be for the whole world, man, and that's that microchip.
Comes, the order you read, y'all read yesterday, last week.
Yeah.
Right.
So how Big A said, he said, if you don't take it, you can be locked down indefinitely. So so like this is getting ready for that chip. Just like it getting you prepared. Either you gonna take it, same way you gonna take the vaccine, not take that vaccine.
That's right.
So this coming around this too the same time too.
They're pretty much like the three holy children, you know?
Yeah.
Meshach, Abednego, what's the other?
Meshach, Abednego. Meshach, Abednego. Shadrach.
They were faced with that our temptation moment, you know what I'm saying? And look at how Shah was there the whole time, taking care of them, you know, in that furnace, in that burning furnace. It says that they had no type of stench of like a burning smell on their clothes, man. It was protected. So you don't think how Shah's gonna do the same thing for his elect in these last times? So this is the last hurrah of Esau. So you know the climax of the movie gonna be even much better.
Right. It's gonna be more damn. Yeah. We're gonna have to have some faith.
So there's gonna be a lot of miracles being shown right now.
What's the last one? Isaiah 65. What you got, bro?
65 and 13.
Isaiah 65 and 13. Therefore, thus said the Lord power. Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed.
So the Most High got our back, man. We just do airport in this fight we call life and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Though, if we keep our whole end of the bargain, he got our back, man. We're gonna eat during the time when shit going down. You know what I'm saying? Though, when the shit hit the fan, we gonna be straight. And all through our faith, man. Most High, you know. I got some. All right. With that, whole brother was edified and a couple of sisters that be listening. First and foremost, we like to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and love to say, thanks to the brothers that's teaching the word all across the four corners of the earth. Shalom.
Shalom.